Hello and welcome to our advanced training. In this advanced training, we're going to show you a couple of hidden sub-niches inside the kids' stories that always sell like hotcakes. These are basically evergreen, and you can create stories from scratch using ChatGPT the way we showed you in the main course, and that's what we're going to do here. So first here on Amazon, you can see this is a typical fairy tale storybook for kids ages 6 to 12. Okay, so we're going to create something similar. Okay, here you can see the list of stories included. Ages says reading age 5 to 11. Okay, so we should say that in ChatGPT so it creates something similar for us. Okay, all right, so let's head over to ChatGPT. And how will we go about this? Let's select ChatGPT 4 for this because we need some creativity. And then I formulate a new prompt. Okay, I'm going to make this up as I go, and you'll see how effective this is. I'm going to tell him you are going to create a compilation of fairy tales for children ages 5 to 11, was it, or 6 to... Wait, 5 to 11. 5 to 11. Make each story intriguing and creative. Okay. Also, should have around should be around 500 words long. This is a kid's storybook. It doesn't have to be super long. Compilation of how many fairy tales should we do? Let's say 20. But for this example, we don't want to be here all day. Let's do 10 fairy tales, okay? But you could ideally do 20 to 30 or however long these books typically are on Amazon. Do some research and find out. It's typically somewhere between 20 and 30. Make each story intriguing and creative. Also, each story should be around 500 words long. Now I hit Shift Enter, so I go down without hitting Enter and asking it to complete the prompt. And now I say, give me the table of contents. There you go. So it's writing the table of contents. Just so you know how to use ChatGPT. Now write the introduction. So here it goes, and it's going to write the entire book from start to finish. I'm going to create these short stories. As you can see, it's writing a very interesting story. It's just the introduction to the stories, but it's already reading pretty interesting. It's a nice introduction. So, dear reader, are you ready for an adventure? Turn the page and let's begin. Remember, in the world of fairy tales, everything is possible if you dare to imagine. Let the magic begin. Now, isn't this awesome? And now you'd say, write the first story, and so on. This is fairly simple. So, we're going to give you some evergreen niches that are always good for children and show you how to formulate the prompts and how to compile these books. You compile this the same way we showed you in the main course, using the same procedure. Get a nice cover created for it, and you have another children's fairy tale book. This is already a pretty intriguing story. That's still not done. After this, we'll do one more, so we see how it creates the story. Then I'm going to show you how to generate the the keywords as well as the description for Amazon. There you go. You have your first story of 10 stories, or however many stories you want to create. Okay, as you can see, this is a fairly quick process. Right, the second story. And so a whole book just appears before your eyes as you type in the very simple to understand prompts. You can get as complex as you want. Obviously, here I told it you're going to create a compilation of 10 fairy tales for children ages 5 to 11. Make each story intriguing and creative. This is a very generalized prompt. Okay, intriguing and creative. That's fine. You could say in a certain style of a certain author that you like. Give it some more details. I have messages in there, some life lessons. You can do it whatever way you like. This is a generalized but still unique fairy tale book for children. But feel free to experiment with the prompts. You can't go wrong. ChatGPT 4 is pretty intelligent as far as a computer program goes, and it understands context, so you can give it some more instructions. It's definitely going to craft something to your liking. Just a glimpse from the story. With the violin carefully secured, Harmony returned to the music maestro. The maestro, teary eyed with joy, accepted his violin. After a deep breath, began to play. Beautiful melody returned, filling the air with its captivating tune. These are some pretty nice children's stories, actually. The creatures of the Whispering Willow rejoiced, and Harmony was hailed as a hero. The forest was alive with music once again, all thanks to the brave little hummingbird who believed in the power of perseverance and the love for a home. Okay, it does actually contain some messages. It didn't even specify that part. Okay, now I'm gonna skip to the part where we'd create our description for Amazon and ask it for the keywords. And yeah, we're not gonna sit through creating the entire stories. We'd be here all day, but you get the idea. You tend to write the second story, the third story, every time it's done with a story, and so on, until you get to the final chapter. And then you're going to ask it to create the book description and the keywords. Give me a compelling book description for Amazon. There you go, it's taking its time to think. ChatGPT 4 is a little bit slower than ChatGPT 3, but it's still leagues above my own speed when it comes to writing. Might seem slow compared to the previous version of ChatGPT, but this is still, it's fast. I wouldn't even be done thinking what to write about by the time this is already halfway through the text. Yeah, actually, each one of these stories it automatically added like a life lesson, some important lesson for the kids. There you go. You got your description for Amazon. Isn't this nice? And now let's ask it for. I'm going to ask it for 10 keywords. I know you can only input 7 keywords, but some keywords might not be that relevant. Give me 10 keywords for Amazon related to the book. There you go. It's giving you all the keywords. You can choose which keywords you use for Amazon. But yeah, ChatGPT is doing all the work for you. There you go. These are actually pretty good keywords. And as you can see, this is how easy it is to create different kinds of stories for children. I'm going to go over 5 more niches in the upcoming videos for you. And hopefully you enjoy this and start creating some awesome projects. Okay, so see you in the next one, and bye for now.